think I said the second verse wrong. I'm gonna say it again. Oh my god. Do I even know the lyrics for Lotus Eater? I don't know. It's okay, because let's chop it up. Lotus Eater is about losing friends, but not like they move away or like they die, just kind of like an emotional movement away. Like they grow past the need for you, like they move on to better things and you're just kind of like there by yourself while they're doing whatever. And even though it's sad that they're like gone, you're happy for them, you know, because they used to be your friend and whatever. And even if you don't talk as much anymore or like talk at all, it's still kind of like, you're doing good, sweetie, or whatever the line is. I'm so happy you made it out of this state, even if I'm left alone waiting for a day that'll never come. So yeah, it's just kind of being happy that the person like is doing better things with their life. You know, they're growing as a person, even if like you're still kind of like where you are. And, you know, as much as I'd like for that person to still be in my life, they're not. So it's kind of like a bittersweet thing, you know, like. Okay. You should burn every trace of this town, including me, and you could do much more without me dragging you down. I'm glad you're gone. Verse 2 is kind of like a more extreme version of verse 1, where it's kind of like, I'm glad that you're gone, and I'm glad that you're moving on. But it's kind of like a little bit more angry because I'm like, just forget all about me, you know, like don't even like remember anything about me, you know, just burn every trace of it, you know, just like get rid of me. Like, Jonathan, who's that guy? Just keep going on with your life and whatnot, you know? Because I guess it's also kind of sad where I was like, I would just drag that person down when they're moving on to better things. Just a little bit of self-deprecation to sprinkle in there. As long as you're safe and sound, I'll be alright. As long as you're safe and sound, I'll be alright. The chorus is pretty self-explanatory. I feel like I don't need to say a whole lot. It's just, as long as you're safe and sound, I'll be all right. You know, it's just kind of like, you keep doing you. And if you're okay, I'll be okay. Here, the only thing I ate were lotuses, so I never leave. And here, I've lived for so long, I don't know what else life could be. Verse 3 has a reference to I think a Greek classic, which is the Lotus Eaters and the Sirens, where like, if I think the sailors eat lotus petals and then they want to stay there. I don't know the whole gist. All I know is that I was watching the really bad second Percy Jackson flick and I was like, that's cool, because they're like in the casino and they're eating the lotus cookies and you're like, oh my god, we should never leave. And I'm like, that is perfect. That's like exactly it. You know, and so it's just kind of like looking at myself and I guess it was hard to grow. So you just kind of like stay in your comfort zone. No matter how bad that comfort zone is, you just kind of like eat all the Lotus cookies you can to stay in that spot. Yeah, and then you just get so used to that one spot, that one place, that you don't really want to go past it, even though like you're losing all these connections because of it. And it's scary because like comfort zones, and why would you ever want to leave a comfort zone? That's why it's comfy. But you also can't grow if you're stagnant in that place. And I guess this verse is just kind of like resisting that growth, which isn't great for me as a person. Out there, you'll have a better life than I could have. And I'm so glad that it's you. If it was me, I'd just fuck it up. You know it's true. This one's just kind of like, I guess, a little bit more of that self-deprecation sprinkling in, where it's kind of like, out there, you'll have a better life and everything than you ever had when I was in your life and when I was your friend. And I'm glad that you're moving on to better things because, we all know if it was me, I'd just mess up the whole situation. And I guess it was just like really kind of bashing myself and kind of blaming myself for things, And yeah, that's Lotus Eater.